Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode. As we said, we were going to post a day late because of our banquet last night where the Jeep was unveiled to the public for the first time. Now we're not 100% done with the Jeep just yet. There are still a few loose ends that we need to wrap up. So over the next couple of weeks, you're going to see some of that footage up until the point of the Jeep's completion to where it's auctioned off in July and eventually goes to its new owner.
We'd like to thank Steel Rubber for donating our door sills.
So here's our windshield frame, ready for our new windshield. The Safelite technician asked us not to paint in clear in the pinch weld area of the frame for clearance purposes. So that's why you'll see the gray ring around the inside perimeter.
Hi, I'm Mike Barton. I'm with Safelite Auto Glass, and I'm here today to install a windshield in the SEMA Jeep. We're going to put our molding on now. I pre-cut it to the proper size. Tell you what, you want to come hold this? We don't want it to hit the floor. We really don't want to lay it on the windshield to contaminate it. So if you want to come over this side, over here, just make sure it doesn't hit the floor. Here we go. We want to start this in the center. Butt our seams up. We go by the mirror knob. That looks pretty close to the center. This is a flex molding that we use. It's a very good molding. This is what they call T107. This will give us better coverage on the body, which will allow less water to come in. The less water that gets in there, the less of a chance we'll have of a leak. But you don't want to use a molding that's too wide. It would just look foolish. Okay, that's ready to go in. All right. We're going to put 2 coats of this 207 on. Try to make one pass. All right, we're going to let that sit for 2 minutes. Let this cure for 2 minutes. We're going to put one more coat on. So we're going to start the same spot and just do it again.
Did you say young?
I heard that. It's kind of concerning.
Yeah, well, he concerns us every day.
I hear you. Look at him.
Yep.
Get a close up on him. We're going to let that dry for 2 minutes as well. We're going to put this inner strip on. It's just easier to do it now because once we run this glue and we press the windshield down, if the glue dries, a lot of times this strip won't go on. And most of the time this strip is shrunk up, so we'll see what kind of luck we have. Our Seek-Attack Safe 30, it's a sausage pack, kind of an odd looking caulking gun, but that's what we use now. We're going to try to go around this in one fell swoop. We're going to start in the center. We've already got we've scuffed it up, we've cleaned it with the activator, and we put 2 coats of 207 primer on it. Our glass is prepped, clean, and we're ready to go. So we'll just start right here in the middle. We're running a V bead. It traps less air when you press the windshield down. When we get to here, we want to overlap it a bit, just like that. All right? We're going to take our fiber stick. We're going to seam the edges together because when this stuff dries, it likes to shrink. So we want to make sure it's stuck together. We'll make sure all of our corners look good. Now that our molding is on, it's all prepped. A lot of guys will stand the windshield up and lay it on those. You don't want to do that. You want to go ahead and make sure your suction cups are on. Then you want to grab it. Okay. Set it in place. We just want to make sure to pull the corners out. Okay, that's good. This molding is going to have to be lifted up like this when you put the frame back on. All right, so now our corners are good. Take these off. We want to press it down to get a good seal. So we always press with our entire hand, never with the ball. And we surely don't smack it. You want to press from the center out. Then we press the sides. You don't want to press too much, you don't want it sunk down too far. So. But if you want to get a close-up of how that looks, that's pretty much it. This is a very basic windshield. And again, we have pieces that will come up underneath the molding, so this is not how it's, this part of the molding is going to look just like this when we're done.
Cool.
And that's how you put a windshield in a Jeep frame. Everything is about prep. If you don't prep it right, then you might as well not even do the job.
Right.
How many windshields can you do with the?
Now you got a question. How many can I do in one day?
No, with the sausage pack you said.
With this sausage pack, I'll get 1.5. This I could probably do at least 2 of these, but I use a little bit more urethane than a lot of guys.
This windshield is pretty vertical.
Yeah.
So if you were going to put it in the Jeep, the way that thing peaks at the top, like on a really hot day and you're doing one outside, it doesn't like try to creep down on you a little bit?
No, this urethane is very high viscosity. We use this in the summertime. We use the Mach 30 in the wintertime, which is the less viscosity urethane.
Okay.
It probably still wouldn't roll over, but this stuff is very rigid.
Okay.
It's very thick. But Sika, I mean, they've been the leader in urethane for years. And
Cool.
Safelite prides themselves in using only the best. But no,
Cool.
this is a very simple, basic job. Maybe if you guys get something in the future that's not so basic, we'd love to come over and do it again for you.
Yeah.
Show
Cool.
you some more things,
All right.
things and
Well, cool.
all that.
Very good.
All right, good.
There you go. There you go. That's nice. All right, now ease yours down a little bit and then give it back to Jeff.
Okay, I'm good. Hold on, get the button. I'm good. This has to go down.
What's the bolt element?
Yep.
We'd like to thank AFE Power for supplying our stainless exhaust.
Michael Gold going on the
So here it is, as the public got to see it for the first time last night. It's still not complete, but we hope you'll continue following along with our episodes and watch the students as they finish it to get it prepared for auction.